In discussing music, we've added some elements already. We've talked about the difference between hearing and seeing music. We've talked about what notes are, the distance between notes in different cultures. We've also talked about the idea of more than one note sounding at the same time. Maybe three notes at the same time, or more than that, or just two notes sounding at the same time, and that those are chords. So we're finding out already that music is simple in a way, but also somewhat complicated. We're going to add another factor now that is part of music that we haven't discussed yet. And this is another new factor. This is called rhythm. Now, what rhythm means in music is what's fast and what's slow. Now, I'm sure all of you have heard, let's say, a march, and you know what kind of rhythm a march has. You're used to that. So when you hear that kind of rhythm, that kind of what goes on in the instruments, that rhythm, you know it's a march. Now, I imagine many of you have also heard a waltz. You know a waltz is not a march. What's the difference? It's the rhythm, how fast and how slow the notes are when they're combined together. There is also other kinds of rhythm that we don't usually think of that way, but this is because every single note, no matter where it is or what it is, can go a little faster or a little slower than another note. For example, ba, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just normal rhythm, nothing special there. Or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's a waltz. So you see, each note can be faster, or you can hear yata ta ta, yata ta ta, yata ta 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 ta. Now those notes go very fast, but they're the same notes, for example. In fact, we can have one note go fast and slow. We can have many notes go fast and slow. So that's called rhythm. And this is also put on paper so you can see it. So when people are playing an instrument, they have to know not only which note to play, where it is on the scale, on that little thing on a piece of paper, they also have to know how fast to play the note. Now that depends on several things. One of them, for example, is that every single note is circular in our culture. That wasn't always true. In older cultures, notes had different shapes than circles, but all of our notes are circular. So, the only way to tell how fast it goes is what's done with that one circular note, for example. Some notes are completely white on the inside. Some notes are colored in black on the inside. That makes a difference in the rhythm between the white note and the black note. Also, you can take a note like this, circular, and put a little flag on it like this, a little flag. What that means is that note is even faster than the other two. Now you can make another one like this little note, and you can put a note and with two flags on it like that. Up it goes, two flags. That means it's even faster than the previous one. So notes not only appear as circles, they also appear with different colors. They also appear with flags, with a different number of flags on them. That tells you how fast or slow that particular note goes. It's the same note, but it goes faster or slower depending on how it's put on paper. This is another very important factor in music that all musicians must learn and must do extremely well. This gives us one more small dimension about music.